The future of submarine warfare is here. The USS Virginia. Tricked out with high-tech capabilities that allow it to sneak up to a coastline and secretly watch and listen to potential enemies, ready to respond with unwavering force. This mega sub is in a class of its own. The all-new Virginia class.
This is an amazing ship.
Named the USS Virginia as the first of a new class, this amazing sub has staggering capabilities. It's the most advanced and versatile submarine in the world.
I mean, we consider this like the Ferrari of the subclass.
Its crew are some of the best trained submariners in the US Navy.
We picked up Master 2.
And they have to be, because this is the most complex submarine ever built. It's one heck of a weapon. It can launch attacks on other vessels using devastating torpedoes and can deliver cruise missiles 1,600 kilometers inland with pinpoint accuracy. To escape potential enemies, the USS Virginia can dive to depths of up to 240 meters. But what elevates this new supreme sub to a class by itself is its astonishing spying ability. This sub has been called the ultimate eavesdropper, and for good reason. The Virginia has the most sophisticated sensors ever fitted on an American submarine. It can see and hear better than any US sub ever built. But even with such technology, the Virginia must get in close to potential enemies. And she does. Extremely close. She uses a revolutionary automatic navigation system, which allows the Virginia to inch itself through shallow waters to an exact coordinate.
The question for a Virginia is how slow can you go? How well can you take that 8,000-ton submarine and control it in coastal waters a couple feet off the bottom? Can you move that ship inch by inch?
Like a stealth fighter, it has the ability to remain undetected. But unlike the Stealth, the Virginia can stay motionless underwater for up to 3 months if needed.
And we could be sitting there for days and weeks and years, and you'd never know we were there.
This is a sub like no other. With such covert potential, the Virginia's intelligence gathering is second to none. It can also deploy elite forces like Navy SEALs at a moment's notice. Such adaptability makes this sub one of a kind. And the USS Virginia is one heavy sea creature. At 7,100 tons, it weighs as much as 1,600 killer whales. This monster sub is 115 meters from stern to bow. If you were to lay the Statue of Liberty down next to it, the Virginia would still outstretch it by 22 meters. But how does such a beast move so effortlessly underwater? The dynamic thrust of this megastructure is a nuclear reactor. The design and operation of the reactor is top secret. But what we do know is that it's an astonishing powerhouse. A compact nuclear reactor converts seawater to steam. The supercharged steam then spins the massive turbines, which in turn propel the sub. The reactor also powers all electrical needs for this high-tech super sub. And what's more, the nuclear reactor on the Virginia has a 30-year lifespan. Translation, it can go that long without ever needing to be refueled. That's twice the average lifespan of nuclear reactors on other US attacked submarines. Today, the USS Virginia is an amazing success story. But a decade earlier, its future and that of the entire United States Submarine Corps was looking bleak. There are two main types of subs in the US Navy fleet. The first are deep ocean ballistic submarines. These have a single strategic mission: to carry nuclear missiles, which can be launched at targets anywhere in the world. The other type is the attack submarine. These are designed to move fast, sink vessels, launch cruise missiles, and gather intelligence. Before Virginia, the state-of-the-art in-attack submarine design was the Seawolf class. The cost to design and build the first Seawolf submarine was over $5 billion. It was developed during the Cold War for potential deep ocean battles against the mighty Soviet Navy. But in the early 90s, the political climate dramatically changes. Almost overnight, the Soviet Union collapses. America's archenemy has simply disappeared. The costly arms race between the superpowers is no longer relevant. In this brave new world, it's inevitable that defense budgets are slashed. Every division of the military is a target for cuts. Submarines like the Seawolf class are simply no longer needed.